What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and this is another important video topic. I know I often say that, but this is one that I'm going to ask that you actively get involved in because I think it's an important topic, a sign of things to come on YouTube, both in the gaming community as well as in the commentary community. I'm going to hope that you share the video, maybe tag in Team YouTube, which I will do as well when I share it. We need to get some clarification as it appears fair use continues to get murkier and murkier on the YouTube platform. And I have a suspicion why they seem to be moving against channels that reload or re-upload, repurpose someone's existing content. Now, the re-upload part, of course, makes total sense. That's not transformative. That wouldn't qualify for fair use. However, it's the second part of this statement from Team YouTube. And you can actually see an original tweet. I've looked at Pinoy Mysteries Twitter handle. It looks to be brand new. It looks like they created it just to get in contact with Team YouTube. But they reply saying, if you upload content from multiple sources or re-upload, repurpose someone's content, i.e. reuse content, you will not be eligible for the YouTube Partnership Program. Check out our frequently asked questions and best practices here. You can always reapply in 30 days. Now, this is, of course, in reply to Pinoy Mysteries saying that, hey, my channel got cut from the YouTube monetization program. And here's what I think is going on. Essentially, I think YouTube is moving to disincentivize content that is of a response video type, as we've seen how they speak about this creator on creator criticism. I also think they may be moving towards, given we know that there's a, November 2020 is coming up. We know that mashup videos are extraordinarily popular, especially when it comes to certain candidates. Advertising, debunking, responding to, all these things are very, very popular during any particular election cycle. And here on YouTube, I think we're looking at a move to disincentivize that type of content. Now, to not be in the partner program is not exactly to say you're outright disallowing a particular kind of content. What they're doing is they're creating a disincentive financially for people to create this type of content. And that's a dangerous precedent because I think mashup videos are certainly fair use. I mean, look at, if you've ever been in any local establishment here in Wisconsin, I often see like Chive TV playing. And essentially, it's just Chive stealing everybody's viral videos from the early 2000s and then like placing them in a mashup. To me, that's big media. Barely taking advantage of fair use as they're saying it's a compilation and monetizing it. This is something that goes on in media and has gone on in media for decades and will continue to do so. But YouTube replying to this small YouTuber saying like, look, mashup videos or fair use or response videos are disallowed, I think is indicative of a bigger issue. And they link them to a frequently asked questions, but we look at first YouTube's definition of automatically generated content, which this YouTuber doesn't appear to have on their channel. Repetitious content. This is content that appears mass-produced in order to increase views without adding significant educational or other value. Examples include synthetic voice reads, third-party content, or nonsensical content. Content on a channel with minimal changes from video to video, repetitive or mindless content. Ha, come on. Logan Paul is one of your most popular YouTubers, or Tana Mojo. You're telling me that you're going to demonetize mindless content? Then half of your vlogging community should not be a part of the YouTube Partnership Program. When we look at the frequently asked questions that you asked us to look at, here's what we get. We've seen quite a few questions from channels who have been removed from the partner program due to reused content. Below, you'll find information and examples so you can better evaluate your content, make changes if you'd like, and reapply in 30 days. This means content from multiple sources, or that you upload and repurpose someone else's existing content, I use reused content, Or if all or most of your channel is dedicated to reuse content, then you're not transforming the original work by adding your own unique value. Then your channel is not eligible for the YouTube Partnership Program. See, this statement is slippery, though. All right? If you're just uploading episodes of Family Guy with like sneaky cuts so they don't get picked up by the algorithm, okay, fine, obviously. If you're transformative, though, this would qualify as fair use. We've seen this upheld with the H3 Productions suit against Bold Guy many years ago now. It seems like it was just yesterday. And the more and more suits that we see come up regarding fair use, the more instances we have of courts supporting this. Again, if I have permission to reuse someone's content on my channel, am I eligible? Even if you have permission, you still need to add your own unique creative value to be eligible for YouTube Partnership Program. Okay, again, reused content, I think, is fine to remove from that. What are the best practices to show YouTube my content is unique? Add commentary. Link back to your YouTube channel from your official website or vice versa. What? What does that have to do with anything? Provide more context about your work in your video and channel descriptions. Okay, fine. Have a featured video where you talk about your channel. None of this really makes any sense as to why you would target a channel. For example, if you look at this person's channel, okay, they have some interesting content, but none of this appears to be re-uploaded or reused. At least if it is, I'm not, you know, it's of no interest or no, it's not easily obvious to me. Pinoy replies, we think you don't have an idea of what we're talking about. Please look at our channel and please tell us where the repetitious content is. We are aware of check what repetitious content means. We hope you can resolve this. So fair use is meaningless. How typical. So basically parody and fair use are now banned. What is fair use? I mean, I don't understand. You know, yes, YouTube is welcome to monetize or demonetize whatever content they want. When I look at my last month's statistics, 67% of my views were not monetized. Fine. Okay, maybe nobody wants to have ads on my particular videos about video games or movies, but what about trailer reactions? You know, there are gigantic reaction channels out there that are all monetized. What if I want to react to a particular movie trailer? It's already difficult enough where you have Warner Brothers claiming every video, in particular the ones that make fun of their movies. It's just a coincidence, though, I imagine, that the Batgirl trailer had all sorts of problems, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, this statement is so vague. And the fact that they bulk together, I get re-upload, but repurpose is kind of saying fair use. And there's nothing in this frequently asked questions that they link to me that really differentiates between reused and re-uploads. Am I not allowed to do reply videos? Am I not allowed to do trailer reactions? Am I not allowed to? I mean, I already know I can't react to a lot of this stuff because companies abuse fair use. But is YouTube now trying to actively disincentivize people? Again, the argument isn't, you know, hey, look, they can do this, fine. But the question is, what is specifically fair use then? What is YouTube's definition of fair use? And if they're going to keep terminating channels from this program with no specific examples, like if you're going to be terminating channels on a public forum like this, maybe you should say why you're doing it. And, you know, not to go too out there, but I do think that maybe this is partially in preparation for a lot of the mashup videos that we might see in November of 2020. Maybe this is to disincentivize greatest hits videos. I mean, there are gigantic channels out there that do nothing but top 10 lists of unoriginal content and screenshots. I mean, are you going like Watch Mojo? What if that's fair use? Then certainly mashups, response videos, trailer reactions, things like that would be fair use, don't you think? Or is it because they're so big you allow it and the small channels aren't allowed to play by the same rules as the bigger channels? Or is this a move, a preemptive strike to disincentivize? Because if you remember 2016, the videos, the triggered videos, all these type of things that were coming out of debates, all of these things were hugely popular on YouTube, and they also were instrumental to helping a certain person win. So I think that you would be fair to question what YouTube's motives are here. You would be fair at minimum to question, how does YouTube now define fair use? Because this answer is very slippery. Repurposing content is different than re-upload. And to put those two things in the same sentence is questionable. We saw this with all the debates where people wanted to live react to them. That's not being allowed by Twitch and YouTube and other platforms. This is yet another erosion of YouTubers' fair use. Certainly, I'm sure Jimmy Kimmel Live can use whatever clips they want. The Conan O'Brien Show, they can use whatever clips they want. But individual creators apparently are getting removed. I mean, what about the commentary community? Yes, selfishly, this does appear to be a move against, for example, Tim Pool and I. We do a lot of commentary on content. Maybe that content isn't video related, but it's responding to news articles or something like that. So in many ways, we're repurposing content. We're commentating on content. We're protected by fair use, or at least I thought we were. Is this a move to then say, well, hey, these articles already existed on other websites and you're just commentating on them, so we're going to remove you from the program? I don't know what this is all about, but it's interesting to see YouTube use re-upload and repurpose as in the same sentence. And they have yet to reply to this. If you look at Team YouTube, which I'm going to tag in this video, I mean, it's impossible to really find. I mean, they're replying to people all day long, you know, every minute. And it's difficult. They haven't seemed to apply to this directly, but I am curious to hear any specificity around what they now describe as fair use, and if this is some sort of preemptive strike against videos that may make people look bad or people look good in 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to some reply from Team YouTube, and we'll talk to you again real soon.